Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakhakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. Um, yeah, I was just looking at these two articles earlier, and the the headlines and the articles kind of give me some visuals of of what's to come to Babylon the Great, aka America. And yeah, I'm just going to jump right into it. This shouldn't be too long, and Lord willing, it's edifying and to the point. This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. And this land here, Babylon the Great, America, is greatly polluted. It is you got mows, bows. You live in certain places, you'll get cancer. The water is polluted. The food is polluted. The ideologies are polluted. The air is polluted. Like from A to Z, it's polluted. You know, um, and ultimately, coming to this place is going to be a great destruction. The one of the great no, not one of the greatest destruction that's ever happened. That hasn't happened yet, if that makes sense. Like this is going to be greater than the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, greater than the Exodus from Egypt. It's going to be the greatest destruction ever, and it's going to be a memorial. Like all the world is going to see it. And I was just looking at this article here that popped up earlier because this was a wildfire that happened a few days ago in Chile. And continuing on in the article, I'm not going to read too much of it. It says on the afternoon of Friday, February 2nd, Danitza Hurtado was resting at home after work, unconcerned about the seasonal summer wildfires because they live in the southern hemisphere. So right now it's summer down there. The, unconcerned about the seasonal summer wildfires that had started in a nearby farm close to a nature reserve, by 6 p.m., she was frantically gathering belongings with her father and brother as fireballs rained down and a wall of black smoke crept up the hills towards their home in the Achupallas neighborhood on the fringes of Vina del Mar, a coastal city of about 300,000 people. She's quoted as saying, "The wind was hitting us, and the trees were falling on top of the house. It was terrible. In less than 10 minutes, we had to get out as much as possible of the house and flee. They escaped by heading uphill as the blaze advanced, with terrifying speed and intensity, igniting everything in its path. As the crest of the hill, they cowered. At the crest of the hill, they cowered with their neighbors in the only spot the flames could not reach, as the raging inferno surrounded them, showering them with soot." Hey, so she, that day, you know, in that country, they know there's wildfires and whatnot, but that day crept up on her unaware. And so she was totally unaware of that whole thing until, it was almost too late. Hey, the Lord allowed her to live just to tell this account. But this visual, like, it just reminds me, the scriptures and whatnot, like of the day that's coming. Except the people that are here, they're not going to be able to escape by climbing up a hill or anything like that. But hey, spiritually, if you got Yahushua, you will be able to escape by climbing, by trying to climb up to Yahushua, if that makes any sense. This is Second Peter 3:10. But the day of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, will come as a thief in the night, into which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. And these are the things that are coming. The earth is going to burn up. The elements are going to melt. It's going to be so hot. Like an ICBM, when those things hit, they are hotter than the sun. And this is another article I was looking at. This is the the wolves in Chernobyl, because this place is going to be, after destruction happens, this place is going to be just left to the desert creatures. Creatures, the unclean creatures that can survive in these kind of environments. And this article titled "Wolves in Chernobyl Wolves in the Chernobyl radiation zone developing resistance to cancer," says study. And it's just going to jump down. Wolves in Ukraine, and this is from the Guardian. No, no, no. I'm sorry. This is Business Insider. Business Insider. The last one was the Guardian. Wolves in Ukraine's Chernobyl area are developing resilience to cancer. The Society for Integrative Comparative Biology reports a nuclear disaster followed the explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in April 1986 in northern Ukraine. Then part of the Soviet Union, it released a large quantity of cancer causing radioactive material. Today, its legacy still lingers in the radioactive soil and water in Belarus, Ukraine, and Western Russia. The gray wolves in the highly radioactive area are exposed to 11.8 11.28 milligrams of radiation daily, more than 6 times the legal safety limit for humans. However, research conducted by Kara Love, an evolutionary biologist and ecotoxologist at Princeton University, shows how these wolves have adapted to survive in a radioactive environment. Lowe's research established that wolves in Chernobyl have altered immune systems similar to cancer patients undergoing radiation treatment. This is important as scientific research reveals more about radiation resistance, the potential for innovative therapies, and but this is going into cancer research. But anyway, hey, these wolves, they adapted to this environment that people can no longer live in. And it made me think of this. This is Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And so this Babylon, this is Babylon the Great. It's talking about this is an ancient Babylon, because ancient Babylon was taken over by a surgical strike. You know, not by a mass destruction. This is talking about Babylon the Great, America. It is set to be destroyed by ICBMs, and the fire, the concentrated fire from the chariots. Verse 20: It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Like Chernobyl, people don't dwell there. It's been almost 40 years. People still can't go there. You can go there probably for what, a day, a few hours. It says those wolves. I don't know if I mentioned it in the article, but it says those wolves are able to take in 6 times the amount of radiation that we're able to take. So, I mean, hey, them animals can survive there. Continuing on. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And those doleful creatures, that's going into howler, a howling animal, and that's H255, and that's ha, and that's a howling animal like a jackal or a hyena. And here we have similar ones. There are coyotes and wolves. You know, so that's what's going to be dwelling here. Verse 22, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant places, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. And so these things are right around the corner. And Lord willing, that was edifying. I'm gonna say Shalom and all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.